Greetings, my name is Andrea Joyce, and this is my final project submission for the Human Growth and Development course. The topic of my presentation is the 5 stages of grief. We will be looking at Kubler-Ross's model of the stages of loss. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross was a Swiss-American psychiatrist. She was a pioneer in the near-death studies. Kubler-Ross illustrates that the 5 stages of loss is experienced by a person that has received news of their inevitable death. These stages can occur in any order and can vary in intensity. We will be discussing the 5 stages in the following slides. The stages are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Most commonly, on initial reaction, denial helps to protect a person from overwhelming emotions. It allows information concerning death to ease its way in and give more time for processing. A sense of disbelief psychologically can occur, even though a person receives a positive test results from a life-threatening illness. Next, anger gives a sense of control over a circumstance. It can provide a person the feeling of being heard. Rage can express how unjust life might feel at that moment. Being angry can be an easier emotion when compared to pain or sadness for some people. It can provide a sense of protection because people feel they are fighting against something. It can also offer a sense of organization over an unwanted circumstance. Another important stage of loss is called bargaining. It involves the length a person wants to live. This could be because they want to be present for a special event, or they have the need to complete something. It is often when a person is thinking of what could have been done to change the situation in order to lengthen their life. Some examples of this are living a healthier life or being a better spouse. After bargaining, a person might start feeling like reality sets in about their near death, and depression begins. At times, guilt can accompany this stage, and a person can feel bad for the demands they have requested from their family. Consoling a loved one at this time can be most helpful, and medications such as antidepressants can be made available by hospice to reduce the feeling of depression. The final stage of loss is called acceptance. Acceptance isn't necessarily black and white. It doesn't presume that a person is happy or even content with dying, but rather than learning to carry on. In most instances, people report they can live more freely. They can also face and continue with their provisions. In addition, it allows a person more space to clearly express what needs to be said to others. In summary, the laid out 5 stages of loss by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross do not have any real order in which a person experiences them. The process of death can be impacted by a person's life experience, the predictability of death in relation to illness, and the time of death in correlation to events in life. These stages can act as an important tool to understanding and identifying what a dying person might be experiencing. Having a broader understanding is important. This is because it can allow better support for a person that is approaching end of life.